What's going on, King Leo? This is for the Leo man. This is for the April 2021 Men of Fire series. We're rocking out with the sign of Leo. Peace out, Leo King. This is going to be a general read. It's going to, maybe some of it will resonate. Maybe a lot of it will, but everything won't. So just take what does, leave the rest. Welcome back to those who continually support the channel. Thank you for all that you do. You are the bomb. Those of you who are new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. I post for all your placements in your chart. Keep in mind you're not just Leo, so you want to check out your Saturn placements. You want to check out your Mars placements. That's a lot that has to do with your masculinity, So check that out. So these are three different columns here. The first column deals with your personal and spiritual growth. This column here deals with your career, money, and finance. This third column here deals with your personal life in reference to your friends, your family, and your love life. All right. So the first row here is the current situation in those areas. The middle row represents the obstacles in those areas. The third row represents possible solutions. Okay. So if you need a personal read, my information's in the box below. So we got, as far as your spiritual personal growth, a glass of water here. And then we got the joyfulness card. And we got the widower. The widower came out in reverse, though. All right, here's the widower card upright, so you can get a understanding of it visually. All right, but it came out in reverse. So the joyfulness energy here, this represents a celebration. It could be that somebody is over something, somebody is past something. It doesn't have to be that somebody actually died. It could be that, this to me is like an energy of getting over the loss of something, okay? This could be a Scorpio card, like the death energy, right? It's in reverse. This could represent the fact that you are over something. Okay, or something is over, a major transformation that maybe you were sad about. It's over, and now at the end, this could be like a situation of karma. Maybe something negative happened to you, and in the end, you got judgment. So it could be that. So I feel like this is your cup filling up. You know what I mean? You're filling up with emotions, okay? And now you're filling up with joy. I feel like that's what that's all about. Yeah, because you're definitely over something. Something that died, something that changed. Okay? So you're celebrating now. You're coming out of a dark time. All right, that's what's popping. But the challenge with this here is there's some unfinished business perhaps, or you still have more healing to do. See, the cup is not all the way full. Right? It's almost there. Or it's at least almost to the side where the other one is. It's not quite there yet. So you got a little bit left to work on, just a little bit, but you're almost there, and you're feeling it. So with the Two of Swords energy here, Libra energy, and the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like you're like, okay, well, what else could it be? I'm ready to get this done over with. What more could there be that I have to learn? What else do I have to go through? The universe is saying to you as an end result here that your perception may have to change, your surroundings. Okay, it's either internally your surroundings, which is your perception of things, or externally your environment. Okay, with the third house, and we have that with the Page of Cups reverse and the Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, some of you need to move away from your hometown. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here with the Page of Cups reverse and the Six of Swords reverse. So I feel like some of you, you're going through a change. You left the situation here behind. You're coming out of it, and now you're to the point where life is starting to feel good for you again. Okay, your energy's starting to feel better. You're starting to pick up, momentum again. But you're 90% healed. But it's like, now what else? What else do I need to do? I feel like I'm healed. What's taking so long? And it's like, okay, now it's time for you to get up out of here, because wherever you're at, you're done. The karmic relationship or the karmic lesson you had to learn, it had to do with location as well. So it's time for you to bounce. All right. So for some of you who are going through this, if you're resonating with this, that's what it is. Okay. Let's look at your career, money, and finance. We have, this is a school age boy here. He is in high school. Okay. He's either last year junior high, but he's definitely in high school. Okay? And then we have hope in reverse, pleasure seekers in reverse. So, this is career, money, and finance. So you got to spend some money on your child here. Is it in reference to school? Because he looks like he could be at school. He's got on a tie. He's got on a book bag. So maybe a uniform if he's wearing a tie, you know. Most kids, they would have on a t-shirt if they could dress down. So he has on a tie. So maybe he pays tuition. Maybe there's tuition that needs to be paid. Maybe this child wants to go to a specific school, or you want them to go to a specific school. And so, unfortunately, you have the unfortunate news of maybe telling them that you can't send them to that school. Or maybe this is the school you want them to go to and they don't want to go. The challenge here is yin here. It's yin in reverse. At first, you were laid back about the situation. You weren't going to do anything about it. But I feel like now you feel like you have to. Because we have the Tower energy in reverse and the Fool in reverse. I feel like that might have been the downfall, is you waiting too late for something. Okay, because with the Tower, it's like now you're trying to avoid something happening. So now it's like you got to rush with the Fool energy. You got to rush to get into something where you don't have time to plan. You don't have time to think. So I feel like maybe you may have forgot about it, or you may have sat back on it, or there could have been somebody change their mind at the last minute. Maybe this is for you to teach. Maybe it's about you being a teacher and taking a teaching position, okay? Or maybe they told you that you can come back to school now, and maybe you're uncomfortable with it, or maybe you're like, okay, why can't I come back? You know, what's going on? So I feel like what you would need to embody is the 11th house energy here, and that's all about, you know, connecting with people that you know, connecting into, or reaching out to, maybe this is something that you need to take to the next level. All right, maybe the school board, if there's something in reference to school, or maybe reaching out for assistance if this is about, you know, tuition. Okay, seeing if the school has financial aid. You know, this is what the 11th house would be. Seeing if there is any type of scholarship that the child can apply for. Seeing what the deadlines are for those scholarships, or if there's a class that can be taken to help mitigate the issue, something like that. But yeah, you're with the High Priestess energy. You're reaching out to people that you may know behind the scenes, because you know you want, and this could be somebody that you had to step away from. This is a situation where you've been toyed back and forth with emotionally, whether you could do it or not, or whether you can or not. You're hoping you can, but you know, maybe other avenues that you tried, it didn't work out. So you know, you're trying to figure out what's best. Some of you are not listening to your intuition, and maybe now you are. So yeah, this could be in reference to teaching, or this could be in reference to sending your child to a specific school. All right, but it could be about money, which is why it's coming up in the career, money, and finance section. Some of you could be considering going back to school. Okay, also is one thing I didn't mention. So maybe you're trying to figure out if you meet a deadline, if they're like a you know, some of you they may be pre-courses that you have to take, prerequisites is what they call them. And maybe the deadline for that could be expiring, or you're trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, because I don't specifically see that it's money, but it's under the career, money, and finance. So it could have a combination of that and a timeline to do. I see more so of a timeline here that you're working against. Or maybe you just keep going back and forth. 1 minute you feel one way, the next minute you don't. All right, but anyway, let's go on to your personal life. This is for your family, your love life, and your friendship life. So we have rainstorm here. Okay, an umbrella, it's raining. Okay, a rainstorm. Clarify with fortune in reverse and thought. So I feel like somebody is they're trying to figure out why they're losing money. Okay, this is what I'm feeling here. Or why they're losing something that's of value to them. All right, or why they lost something that's of value to them. It could be a person, but because we're over here in your love life, your family life, and your social life. So, I mean, it could be money, but it also could be someone that you care about. The challenge here is blessed in reverse. Okay, yeah, see, you're feeling down right now because there was some type of loss here. All right, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Hangman, the major arcana of Neptune energy. So I feel like you're trying to understand something, and I feel like you've given up. Like everything that you've looked at as far as trying to understand why this happened, you're not getting the answers that you're looking for. So you're just trying to figure this out. It's like it doesn't make sense to you, is what I'm feeling here. And that's what's bothering you most. You can't make sense of it. It could be a loss. It could be someone that passed away. So if that's the case, I'm sorry to hear that. Sending condolences to you and yours. But what the universe is suggesting here is understanding that there are some things in life that you cannot figure out. You see this card says the numinous, and underneath it says mystery. So usually in these situations where there's something that you can't figure out, unfortunately for you, this could be the death or a loss of a loved one, a friend, or just a loss of a relationship where the person is still alive, but you two are no longer together. The universe is basically saying that there are some things that don't make sense in the 3D realm because it was orchestrated through universal law, meaning this situation was brought into your life to teach you a lesson in some way, shape, or form, or for you to learn something from it. If it wasn't a lesson, it was from you to learn something from this person who is no longer around, whether you split up or whether this person passed away. So that's what that is about. So I feel like with the 8 of Swords energy here, that could be what you're trying to think about. Okay, what is it? But it's something that you know, and it's something that you don't have to stay wrapped up into. I feel like this is an energy of you. The universe is basically saying, understand that you're overthinking it. You're not going to figure it out because it's something that the universe orchestrated. So it's like time for you to let that go with the 6 of Cups in reverse. I know that's easier said than done, but I'm just reading to you what the cards are saying here. I'm not telling you my personal opinion on it. You know, you do what you feel is best. Listen to your intuition. But this is what the universe is saying for you to do in this situation. It says this is the unknown, the unknowable, psychic abilities, the cosmos, universal truth, oneness, source, the untamable, shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, ghosts, other worlds, space, enigmas, the occult, intuition. So this is what the universe is telling you. Like there are going to be situations that occur where you're not going to be able to explain it. It just don't make fucking sense. It don't make sense. And that's what got you in a position where you're not at peace. This is why blessed is in reverse. You're feeling like maybe you're cursed. Okay? But that's not the case. Okay? Is what the universe is saying. I wanted to take the time to stress that to you, okay? Yeah, so the universe is saying it's not you. This has nothing to do with you as far as any actions that you could have done differently. You were supposed to learn this lesson, or you were supposed to run into this person or this situation because there was something you were supposed to learn on your journey. That no matter what you've done, there would have been nothing you could do about it. You were just supposed to, the purpose of it was for you to get a lesson. So this was going to happen regardless. This was in your contract, okay? So the universe wants you to try to look at it that way, okay? Easier said than done, I know, but I just wanted to take the time to express that to you. So I wish you the best with that. If you need a personal reading, reach out. You know, maybe I can pull some cards on your energy and just get a better understanding of what the universe wants you to understand specifically. So we have divine timing cards here. These cards are specific time frames that I wrote out. It may have something to do with the situation. It may not, but take what resonates. Again, leave the rest. So we have 2022, so next year. So something about any of these scenarios could represent 2022 or resonate for you with the year 2022. We have within the next 30 days. So maybe some of you, if you're looking for answers to something, maybe you'll find out within the next 30 days, a month from now. And then we have November. This could be November of this coming year. It could be November of 2022. Okay? It could be November of last year. All right. Then I have some cash cards. These are cards that I designed that talk about different expenses that we have in life in this 3D realm. Some of the cards talk about ways that you would spend money or things you're going to spend money on. Some of the cards talk about the fact that maybe you're going to have some money coming in. We'll see what your luck is like, but this is what you may have to spend money on this month. All right, so some of you, you may be paying on loans. I don't think this is tuition because I have a separate card for tuition, but this could be like a personal loan or a loan on your home or a loan on, on your home. I have a specific one for car loan too. So this could be a different type of loan. Maybe somebody lent you $50 and you got to pay it back. Something like that. For others of you, we have acupuncture, massage, or chiropractor. So some of you are going to be going to your chiropractor doctor this month. All right, maybe that's something you do every month. Okay, or you get a massage every month. Some of you may have been in accidents and you got issues with your back and you need to, get your back taken care of at least once a month, especially with stress and everything. You need to make sure. Some of you got musculoskeletal issues where you need to get your muscles beat up at least once a month or twice a month, depending on what you do. Some of you work out. Some of you, could have been an accident you were in. Some of you, it just makes you feel better. It helps to loosen up the energy. Some of you like acupuncture because energy gets blocked up in your heart chakra, and you like to try to get that loosened up. Maybe that helps for you. Relocation expenses. Somebody moving. I was telling you over here, the universe said, it's time for you to move. Some of you need to move away from where you grew up. All right. But it's like you're stuck. Some of you may be stuck because of a child as well. You may feel stuck because of children. But for some of you, if it's not about a child, it's definitely about you relocating away from where you grew up or, showing some sign of growth and ascension by moving away from this situation. So that's what I got for you, King Leo. I hope this resonated or brought some type of perspective that you didn't have before or brought some insight. If you need a personal read, my information is in the box below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Peace out, Leo.